What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Hitting the Bars. It's your girl, Savvy Wabby One, and I'm beside the lovely Keltie.
Keltie is here in the building. What's up? I'm kind of out of it. That was random. How's it going?
When are you not out of it on these things?
The intro, I'm just always like, we're starting now.
Yep, we're hard-hitting podcast today because it's called Hitting the Bars, and it's also hard-hitting.
You know what? It is. We're just here. NPR is nothing on us. This is where you come for the hard-hitting, deep, political, divisive conversations.
And we're a T channel. No. T. I'm just trying to describe everything.
Expose.
Yeah, we are the worst kind. But we thought, with that being said, we've gone on a tangent. We thought it'd be fun to do a 7, must-haves for, what would you call it?
We don't really have a name. Last year it did Hot Girl Summer, and it was ironically, but now it's also been like 3 years of Hot Girl Summer, and then we kind of went Fit Girl Summer. We need something new. 2023 is like a new era. Hot Girl.
Glamorous Girl Summer. No,
that's worse.
Shimmery. I don't know. Well, moral of the story, 7 things for our Hot Girl Summer. You guys love... Whenever we do these episodes, we love them. We think it's fun to just sit down, chit chat, and talk about our favorites and what we think is going to be beneficial for you in the summer.
So you are your hottest, fittest, best version of yourself. Just feeling yourself. We want you walking out on the beach and be like, you know what? Life's good. It's the summer. All that work, all that grind. We're all burnt out. We've talked about something too. We're burnt out. And it's time we celebrate. Mm-hmm. And that summer, and these are little hacks, little tips that can just make it that much more oomph.
Yeah. And I forget the rest of the world has normal seasons. I live in 85 degrees every single day. And so I feel like I never resonate with summer. If anything, it's the worst when summer comes and it's like our winter because we don't want to be outside because it's so hot. But I can resonate because I'm from Washington and there's nothing better than a Washington summer. It's actually the only time I prefer to be in Washington.
Yeah, because you appreciate it because we all have crippling seasonal depression currently. I've seen the sun 2 times since November. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're all really depressed. But the second you see that sun, there's not a worry in the world. Everything can come crumbling down. I'm like, I don't care. There's sun.
There's sun. Yeah, exactly.
That's all you need. Pacific Northwest people.
For depression. For real. For the summer, I am going to the Pacific Northwest. I'm going to Washington for one of my best friend's weddings. And Michael and I have this whole trip planned out where we're going to go for like more than a week. And Michael wants to see his hometown and he wants to do all these silly things because he hasn't been back in years. And I'm like, bro, I go back like every quarter to Washington. Like, this is on you. So that's going to be our summer in Washington. And I'm like, my one requirement is we go to Lake Washington and we swim.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So with that being said, let's jump into our first category, and that is summer skincare. What is your biggest tip for summer?
Mine is going to be about the body because our face, we've dealt with our face. We've had our skincare routine. I think we all have it dialed in. We've had 8 months to just look at our face, and our body has been under shelter. So we're giving some TLC to our body skin. So for me, Necessaire, I love. I have sensitive skin and I'm like allergic to everything when it comes. It's just like bad reaction. And it is so gentle on my skin and works so well. And they have a full set. And I like that Necessaire has like skincare for your body. There's an exfoliator, there's serums, there's a moisturizer, there's a body oil. So for me, I'm going to say the 2 I love is their soap, exfoliating soap bar. Also, if you're traveling, it's not a liquid. And you get it wet and it just exfoliates the dead skin, kind of like a dry brush, but also with some like AHAs in there. So just to give that chemical one, get off your self-tan, exfoliate the dead skin, and then their moisturizers, they look beautiful in your bathroom. They're that minimalist, that girl aesthetic, and they genuinely work. So it's like skincare for your body, Necessaire, and it's decently affordable. It's not cheap. It's not drugstore, like $5. It's going to be more, but it's not like some of these bougie ones, which are like $50+ a bottle, which is insane.
Okay, thank you. Also, little side note, make sure you follow us on Instagram. I promise you have the Savannah Hummel promise that we will actually upload these into like stories or highlights or something because you guys always ask us after our favorite things. Please link it, and we forget every time. So we will be linking it for you. My skincare is I am a basic girly when it comes to skincare. I just really want anything that is going to take care of my face and my beauty. So I'm obsessed with sunscreen, and I mean, I use sunscreen all year round. We really should in general just have like BB cream or something that always has sunscreen. But my two favorites for summer is, I think it's Elta MD, ELTM. But it's like dermatologist recommended, an amazing sunscreen. And then also Tula has a fun like shimmery sunscreen. And when I lived in New York for the summer, that's what I would wear every single day. And I just felt like it was a nice little highlighter.
Nice. I will say I'm very bitter because my absolute dupe for sunscreen and sun protection was the Sunshine Drops by Drunk Elephant. They're more like anti-pollution drops, and they were like my goat for like 4 years. I love it. And TikTok discovered it a year ago, and my God, I can't get a hold of it. It is always sold out, so I'm buying it in bulk now because we're all buying it in bulk, and it's it's toilet paper of COVID. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, sometimes just know that's how much we love the podcast. I'm starting to become more sacred with my favorites.
Yeah. Also, TikTok has ruined that for all of us.
Yeah. So don't actually share it on podcasts, share it on YouTube, Instagram. People are more civil. Yes. TikTok, you will ruin a product. Even if it's not good, gone.
Yeah, that's true. It could be a very shitty product and it will still be gone solely because it went viral.
Yep.
Have you seen those TikToks? It's like de-influencing, and then they'll talk about how like the things they bought from from influencers that actually were really shitty that they didn't like, and I think it's so funny.
I love the de-influencing movement. Like I've like wanted to make YouTube videos about it because I think it's the best thing. Because I want someone to go on, like every time I go on Instagram I end up buying something, and I just want someone to be like, Keltie, if you didn't open Instagram, did you think you missed that? I'm like, true, I didn't.
Yeah. And we're telling you, these products are not shitty that we tell you.
No, these are the best of the best.
Because we actually use these. We're not sponsored by anything. No. It's the sponsors you have to look out for.
This is the one like I'm like a little hesitant to share because I'm like, please don't sell this out. So that's why it's just for the podcast. You're not seeing a YouTube video of this. You're not seeing a TikTok. Just our podcast girlies.
Yeah.
You deserve the inside scoops.
Yes.
That being said, let's go on to our next one. Our workout outfits. So I'm going to say my two favorites. These just launched and oh my God, they are so nice. The Fast and Free shorts from Lulu. I'm a shorts and sports bra kind of gal, especially a good running short. And these are so flattering, so comfy. So they got like the slit. So they've got like the built-in underwear, but they got the high slit, which just makes you look like you have that elongated leg. Especially even if you have long legs. Like when I'm running, I feel like a deer.
A gazelle.
A gazelle, yeah. Just
a Giselle.
Giselle. I do feel like Giselle.
I'm a Giselle.
Like hard flex, being I am like the world's richest supermodel. But no,
is that true?
Giselle, yeah. She's the world's richest. She's worth more than Tom Brady.
I was going to say, is that Tom Brady's ex-wife?
Yeah, she's worth more.
Go off, queen.
You can call me Giselle any day. But anyways, the most flattering, so comfy, breezy for the winter. They don't ride up because of the slip. You know what I mean?
I thought you were wearing them.
No, I do have them. Maybe.
Were you wearing them yesterday?
No, I wasn't wearing them yet. I'll show you them though. I'm saving them. And then my go-to Flow Y, because I love a spaghetti strap sports bra. I know it's not as supportive, but that's just my go-to. I think it's the most flattering on my body. I don't need a ton of support. And even if you're just like hot girl walk, I feel that combo is just so perfect. Minimalist, comfy, cute. You can dress it up with a cute little, well, not dress it up like you're going to the bar, but like hot girl walk dress up.
Summer, you can go to like the bar and work out outfits.
Oh, tennis dresses are the key. Lulu's tennis dresses and Aloes. Oh, just extra little plug.
That was Outdoor Voices. I bought 2 tennis dresses for New York, wore them every single day, like an olive green and a black, built-in underwear, or like built-in like romper, and then little slits to put your phone and cash in.
If you're doing a European summer, that's the call. Like you just want to do carry-on. I had like a black and a white tennis skirt, like tennis dress. And it's the best because the logos are so tiny. You walk all day, it's sweat wicking, and then you roam into a cute, no pun intended, cafe place to eat dinner at night, and you're still socially acceptable.
Yeah, that's honestly lately I've been into tennis skirts and tennis dresses because it is socially acceptable to wear them because they're like still really cute and trendy, but also comfy. Like nobody knew I was wearing tennis dresses in New York. Also, every single girl last summer had this dress. I was like, where did you get it? And that's when I bought it. And they were like $100, but well worth the investment because even when friends came to visit, they would borrow. Like Millie wore mine. Cause I had 2. I was like, you want to match me? Maddie wore it. I was just like, here you go.
I will say my biggest fear in life biggest, and I'm not saying this dramatically, is I'd say I started wearing tennis, not to be a hipster sounding person, like tennis skirts like 6 years ago. And that was my aesthetic. Like that was my go-to. And my only fear is they've become so common that in 2 years they become chuggy. And you know what I mean? I was like, let's just all can it be like jeans? It's just a part of all of our wardrobe. That's my only fear. I was like, I hope in like 2 years it's not like, you're in a skirt. I'm like, please don't let this happen. So let's just all commit to them for life.
But then again, like skinny jeans was canceled and people were like, no, we're going to keep them. I feel like they came back.
Yeah.
Also, baggy jeans on me look atrocious. When you have curves, you have big thighs and legs and calves. Baggy things just make you look not cute. So I have to love skinny jeans. Like I beg it stays relevant. And I feel like people really like fought the Gen Z and said, we're keeping them. They're still cute. And I don't think it's that bad to wear skinny jeans anymore.
No, I've realized my life has changed in that like we're literally wearing what's flattering. And also like not like I was the same. It was skinny jeans, then I went with the baggy, and recently
skinny drains.
That too. Just kidding. Boob jobs. But you know the drains you get.
I was thinking like drains, like in the kitchen. But yes,
so I had a friend talking about her boobs last week, so that's probably why it's a friend of mine. But I've recently discovered my favorite jean. Never thought this would come. A low-rise straight jean.
Ew.
I know. Never. And suddenly I've tried on everything and I was like, when did this become the most flattering on my body type? But I'm here to rock it. And
does your butt crack ever show?
Not that low. Not ultra lows. I mean like at the hip length.
I remember like flared or straight leg or boot cut jeans in high school, and it was the low cut from American Eagle.
Yep, I know.
And you know, every now and then your butt crack would kind of hang out.
That's
Maybe
fair.
It's just me.
I also think in the early 2000s, we didn't even do low rise. We did ultra low rise.
Yeah.
Now like the low rise is different.
To have your muffin top and your butt crack.
Yeah. I was like, no, never again. Yeah. Never again.
So PTSD, I can't get behind it. High-waisted up.
Speaking of clothes, your go-to workout clothes.
Yes, my go-to workout clothes is, at the moment, I'm obsessed with Amazon like sports bras, and I have one, I'll link them both, but I have like a, what is it called? Off the shoulder one, because I tried to buy this Lululemon one, hated it for my body type, and then I just bought this really cute black $20 sports bra that has no branding on it, and it's like the cute off the shoulder, and I feel like that just looks like trendy and cute with like a Lulu satchel. And then I have a like backless bra that Gains by Brains had, and it was so cute. The one thing I will say is it is not supportive at all, so it's more of like I do walking, maybe I don't even know if I do upper body, but like
really tough.
Yeah, maybe just walking, and it just the back looks so flattering. I have a blue one and then I bought a brown one, and they're amazing, but if you have boobs, like they're not going to support you.
I was going to say, I've seen on you, looks stunning.
Thank you. I've worn both of these so far.
If you were to run, I'd be worried.
Yeah,
I'd be worried.
My implants would fall off.
Yeah,
but
great for everyone else to see.
Yeah. As for bottoms, I don't have favorite bottoms at the moment. I wrote running shorts just because I like baggy running shorts. So I'm excited to check out the Lulu ones that you recommended. But I do also like tennis Amazon skirts. And I found this one that I love. And I wear it all the time. And it's white. And like the cute back of it's ruffled. And it was like $20. I'm all about like just saving it because after a summer I've like outworn it. Then I bought another one off Amazon and it was trash, and I have it because I need to return it. And this one particular brand is the only one I like, and I'll link that as well. And I want to buy every single color because I wear it every single day.
Okay. I think we should link our favorite tennis skirt and tennis dress because we both talked about that so much. So we'll link both of those.
Sporty, spicy girls.
Love it. The sporty chic. So next up, our go-to workout, specifically, I guess it could be just for summer, but I'm going to cater mine towards traveling because I think a lot of people travel, whether it just be a little road trip. You might just travel to your friend's place, or you might be doing hot girl summer in Europe. And mine is going to be, and I'm sorry to sound like your mother, just a 15-minute stretch every day. Because there's nothing worse than getting to a new place and just feeling like drained and tight and lethargic, and you just want to sit on the couch because your body's like stiff and sore. If before you leave on the plane, and when you get back, like when you get to the hotel, just do a 10-minute, do some downward dogs, some calf stretches, open up that chest, just try every muscle group, calf, quad, hamstring, glute, back, arms, neck. Just give that a good 30 seconds each of every muscle. And right now I haven't since we've been here. And I won't lie, I crawled into bed last night and I was like, I'm severely stiff and swollen and in pain and I want to cry. And all it will take is a stretch, and I'm fully aware.
Did you stretch?
No, I haven't had time, but I will eventually. But I'm just powering
You went
through.
to bed at like 9. How did you not have time?
Huh? Because I showered and then went to bed at 10 because I woke up at 5. And you should probably sleep more than 7 hours. Like you know what I mean? And I'm at 6 hours of sleep the last 3 days in a row. So
rough.
So once again, I love to do everything, haven't fit it in. But ideally, when you're on vacation, you got the time. So throw in a little stretch. Just Google YouTube 10-minute stretch routine.
Love it.
I do it.
For mine, it is not traveling. It's, like I said, I'm envisioning a Washington Pacific Northwest summer, and my favorite thing to do is like a sunrise walk or run, or just like finding a safe running trail with a buddy or whatever. And like I envision lakes or creeks or rivers, or if you have a body of water, go around it or something. Like Denver has beautiful hikes / like really pretty ponds and lakes all the time. But I think of this because last summer when Michael's sister was getting married, every morning we would get up and like treat yourself, like get a fun coffee or whatever, or bring your own coffee. And we'd get up and we'd go for like a walk right before the day started. And she was getting married at this point. So like she was stressed, but she was like, I need to go for a walk with you. We would like talk about, we practiced her vows, everything. Her dog got a walk in. But I think if you just get up an hour earlier than you think, and like if you have a buddy, if you are traveling for the summer, or if you just want to go alone, but that way you're not stressed to fit it into your schedule. That's like my pet peeve, is if I like midday workout or something like that when I'm on vacation. I rather just get it out of the way and just get up early so it doesn't interfere with like any fun plans. And it's beautiful weather.
It's a win-win. Number 4, probably the most important thing that changes in summer: hydration. Because we just need a little extra, and it's a little harder to get. So we thought we'd just give like some fun hydration tips. Because if you're not hydrated, your skin's gonna look bad. You're gonna be lethargic. You know, weird cravings. And so mine, and you've probably heard me say it 100 times, but a little bonus is drink electrolytes. So yes, you need to drink water, but as we talked about in a previous podcast, you had a friend who overhydrated, and usually overhydration comes from, there's many layers, but one is a electrolyte imbalance. So while you're drinking your water and you're sweating, get in some electrolytes. And bonus, I discovered this. BioSteel, I have absolutely no affiliation with. They have these like pre-made electrolyte drinks you can get. They have a pink lemonade one. And I drank it. I was like, this is good. But you know what this is meant for? Vodka. And I'm not even a vodka drinker, but I was like, you mix this? And that's something no one talks about. Like, we always use, like, you hear people using soda water and like Mio and all that. I'm like, no. The call is water with some flavored electrolytes in your drink. And now that is how you get through the day without a hangover. You'll be like uber hydrated.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
whether it's drink your electrolytes before you go out, the morning of, or during your alcoholic nights, save yourself.
Yeah. Ghost has like a really tasty hydration is what it's called. And it's electrolytes. Like they get confused. They're like, what is hydration? The best way to describe it, and everybody knows what this is liquid IV.
Yeah.
It's just electrolytes. But,
Element. Just kidding.
Or Element. I've never heard of Element, but I've heard of Liquid IV. I think of like what's mainstream. Liquid IV is like at Costco, even in Puerto Rico, you know? Not
in Canada.
It's lovely. Really?
Yeah, it's not in Canada. So when you say that, I'm just like, I just hear about it on podcasts.
Weird.
Yeah,
okay.
so when I say I feel there's equal Liquid IV to Element sponsorships on podcasts,
okay.
in my mind, they're like Coke and Pepsi. But I guess when I do come down here, I see Liquid IV, but like, it's not a thing in Canada. We're raw dogging it with Gatorade. Actually, BioSteel's a Canadian company.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
shut up.
Gatorade, to me, that's my pet peeve. When people drink Gatorade and they're like, it's so healthy. And then they look at the like sugar and I'm like, this is really not. Just find an alternative. Don't do Gatorade every single day. There's just an absurd amount of sugar in Gatorade.
All depends on your goals. Because if you're a professional athlete, burning thousands of calories, get you that sugar. Yeah, but I will preface that.
Is everybody a professional athlete in here?
And no.
Let me know.
And so that's why I was just like that. But when you think of a Gatorade with a ton of sugar, just realize you're like, that's for the marathon runner. Maybe not for the person with the desk job.
Yeah. There you go. My hydration tip is whatever you don't want to drink, bring it on like a walk, or if you're like going for an errand, or if you go to the gym. I don't half the time want to take my greens, so I literally go to the gym with my greens. Some people cringe at that and they're like, why would I want to drink greens when I'm working out? I do it because it forces me to do it. So whatever one you're not looking forward to, the electrolytes, whatever it may be, just take it with you so you're kind of forced to drink it.
Next up, this one's kind of random, but I'm just like interested, and maybe this is a me thing. So last summer, we can't lie, the color was green. Green was the color of summer, and I love it. As a green-eyed girl, represent. And especially the Hailey Bieber, that specific green shade, we know, like the brighter one.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean? I don't know what the exact shade of it. And then the That Girl aesthetic, which is all white and black and neutrals and green and nature. And I'll forever green will be one of my favorite colors. But I won't lie, I was looking at some green stuff this year, and I was like, ugh. Like, I was almost like a little repulsed. Like, this was so last year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it felt like a little outdated. So I'm like, maybe green is the color of summer. But for me, I've just not been into green so much. Catch me next year saying green is the coolest thing ever. But
I love green.
Because I just transfer between orange, blue, and green. And I tend to just go on a cycle through those. Right now I'm in a blue moment, and I'm just loving baby blue. It's kind of neutral. It's like summery. It's blue skies. It's ocean. Blue tends to be the most common of my favorite colors. It is my aesthetic. It's my iPad case, my AirPods, my water bottle, everything. So maybe I'm biased, but I have noticed all the stores, a lot of baby blue. So that's my prediction. Like, baby blue is the it color. What green was last year's baby blue this year? What's your thoughts?
Mine is like a bright purple, and I only have this prediction because, one, I've been seeing it everywhere online, especially like gym outfits. Yep. But also, I was just on TikTok, and they were like predicting trends, and I was like, oh, and it's a purple. And I said, can I beat? Because I'm always like 2 months late to a trend. And so I'm like, ooh, can I get on this train before it happens? So I seem like a cool girl. But they also predicted denim on denim, which I hate, and long denim skirts, which I also hate.
As a Canadian tuxedo, I take offense that you don't like a denim on denim. So
no.
Shitting on my heritage. Just kidding.
Do you guys like denim?
It's when you wear Canadian when you wear denim top and bottom, it's called a Canadian tuxedo.
I had no idea.
So it's just like most Canadians don't actually just rock it, but for whatever reason, it's just this like Canadian trope. And so it's called Canadian tuxedo.
I've never heard that.
And when it's styled right, I love it. It's one of those things that's like ironic, but when you style it right, it's so nice. And we'll say, what is denim? Baby blue.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so that's why I'm feeling it. Maybe it's a denim I'm feeling.
See, some people can really pull it off. It's just me. I have two things that are denim, like a baggy kind of long shirt that I got from Spain in college at a thrift store. And then I have like a crop denim jacket. And I just cannot imagine pairing these two together with denim jeans. Like, I'm just not a denim girl. When you like have curves, denim is really hard to find. Like, you know, I'm so picky with my legs. Like, either it makes me look huge or it just like, I just rather not. So I can't imagine denim on denim. Actually, for my body type.
This is a great reminder of like, trends are nice, but don't feel pressure, because you're talking about purple. If there's one color you guys have probably never seen me in, I guess this is like the closest, maroon, but like a purple, Barney purple, lilac. Have you ever seen me in it? No, because you don't want to. You'll just be like, whoa, you doing okay there, Kelts? Like, it does not do well for my skin tone. It does not, my eyes don't pop, my hair doesn't pop. Like, it's just like, I'm washed out. Or I look orange. It just does not work. So yeah, it's the in color, but I'm not going to wear it. But on the flip side, I won't lie, denim works really well. The color works. I find, for whatever reason, my body, jeans.
I could see you in denim rocking it. Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if I'm the one freak. There's a lot of things like arms. My arms are way too long for everything. I'm disproportioned. The one thing is, any jeans off the rack fit me. I don't have to get them hemmed. It's my one superpower. Like, I know people hate jean shopping, bikini shopping is a disaster, legging shopping, so many things, but jeans. It's my one freak that I'm like, oh yeah, these fit. These, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I have no hips. So it's just like there's nothing to worry about there, because no curve problems.
Yeah, because that's my problem, is like, it'll be, the hip will either be too large because my I need a bigger size for my thighs. Yeah. But then I need my hips, which are smaller, so I just can never find something. Maybe I would like straight-legged or something. Maybe it'll give my thighs some room. There was something I was going to say about... Purple? Oh, the colors. Last summer, Michael and I were on an influencer trip for our wedding, and they read our colors and like matched us. Yeah. And they told him he was a spring, or no, I think he was summer. Yeah. He like wears bright colors and it makes his eyes pop and stuff. I was an autumn, and it really taught me. I forced myself to like get into these trends, or like I used to always wear the brightest colors to the gym, and I still like that. I like being the pink girly or the blue girly, but like it doesn't always look great. And if I always feel the best when I'm in autumn colors, and I always have been drawn to them because I naturally have brown hair and brown eyes and things like that. And so, yeah, reminder, you don't always have to wear those colors. You can wear what flatters you and you'll still look phenomenal.
And if you're someone who wants to like tap into like, I know we're trying to not to be over consumers. I know this is ironic to this podcast, but just being mindful of like the idea of like a capsule wardrobe versus a curated closet. There's one idea, because a lot of us are like, I don't just want to wear black or white. Black or white. If you just get things that are all in the same color palette, even if they're different colors, they all go together and your closet works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Last but not least is, what is your drink?
So
your drink of the summer.
Actually, I want you to read yours first, because mine's a play off what you said.
Okay, mine is like spritz. So I've noticed a lot of people are making their own like spritzy Prosecco, sparkling water, Aperol. But I've been seeing on TikTok people are making limoncello. To me, it low-key makes me want to gag a little bit. The thought of limoncello in a spritz is like too sweet. But I'm enticed and the color looks really tasty and beautiful. So something like that, but maybe with vodka in it. And I like a stiff drink, so.
I love that. Well, speaking of stiff drinks, if you're like you, and I know Aperol Spritz took over last year, so I don't want to say that, but kind of the elevated, more harder drink, a Negroni. I think Negronis start bubbling in the, like, remember how like everyone, Aperol Spritz was around but blew up last year? I think Negronis are going to be like that. And I always forget how to make them because it's been so long. But yeah, it's just gin, Capri, and vermouth. So it's very similar to the Aperol Spritz, but with like out the spritz, pretty much, is what it is. Or a Paloma, which is tequila, grapefruit, lime juice. And then I like it with soda water because I like it sparkling. And yeah, I think those will be two. What Aperol Spritz were last year, I think will be Paloma and Negroni this year.
Do you know the quote? What's your drink of choice?
Yeah. Negroni.
A Negroni. Ooh, stunning.
And that's why I also think it will be the drink of choice. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, that's where I think people, it's coming. That's where my prediction's going.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I will forever stand by a lychee martini, no matter the season, no matter the reason. That's what I will choose to always drink if I have the option. I can't find lychee anywhere where I live, but that's also something I love. But I tell you guys that every episode. At
the end of the day, if you see me in a bar, I'm holding a lager. It's just who I am. If I'm drinking more than 3 drinks, I'm having a basic-ass lager, and it will never change, and I love it.
Nice. So I'm going to be the one next to Keltie that's like the delinquent that's already drunk because she's on her like 4th martini. And yeah, because I can't drink beer. I try. And it just, I like a good brewery. Like if there's a nice atmosphere, then I'll grab like sours. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah.
If you don't like beer and you're at a brewery, get a sour. It tastes just like, sometimes they taste like Sour Patch or like, it's like almost like cider, but it's just a different form of beer. And it's phenomenal. And usually they always have like one sour and it'll be like blackberry or apple, or that's usually my go-to.
All I know is I'm built from Irish and Viking descent. So for whatever reason, my genes are just like, wow, you can drink a lot of beer and not be hungover. So summertime's all about just not being hungover at the end of the day because I want to get up early. And so my curse is beer.
There you go.
Curse or superpower.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our faves. Let us know what your faves are so we don't miss out. But, don't forget to check us out. Leave us a review. We always appreciate reading them. Also submit a question if you guys ever want some advice. We can't promise you the best advice, but we'll give it to you regardless.
Against your free will, we'll give you advice, whether it will benefit you
or destroy you.
Stay tuned to find out. Have a great day. Bye.